The aim of the trademark reform is to make trademark registrations easier to obtain and administer throughout the Union, helping offices to harmonise the way applications are processed. The trademark reform will also increase legal certainty and uniformity by reducing divergence within the trademark system. Included in the reform are a wide range of innovations, both legal and technical, that will lead to greater predictability and more legal certainty. There have been several changes in relation to filing a trademark resulting from the reform. Probably the most important change is the removal of the requirement that a mark be capable of being represented graphically. The removal of this requirement allows marks to be filed using a wider range of file formats. For example, new types of marks such as sound, motion, hologram, and multimedia marks can now be submitted in MP3 and MP4 file formats. Another major change that has come into effect improves legal certainty regarding the wording of trademark specifications of goods and services. Trademark specifications will now be interpreted literally, and therefore goods and services must be identified with sufficient clarity and precision. In essence, this means terms used mean what they say and cannot be interpreted loosely. As part of the improved registration process, we will now examine the registrability of trademark applications against additional protected rights, such as protected geographical indications and protected designations of origin. For instance, you cannot register a mark if it is already protected as a geographical indication, such as the Blah or the Waterford Blah, which is a doughy white bread bun or roll associated with Waterford and its surroundings. The Blah is listed as a protected designation of origin, and as such cannot be produced outside of County Waterford and South Kilkenny. New changes to the opposition process now bring the Irish procedure of oppositions in line with the EU system. Objections now raised by our office will be more focused on terms used in specifications of goods and services. This should result in more trademarks being partially accepted than previously. Prior to the changes, some marks may have been refused for the whole class. Also in the case where a trademark application is subject to an opposition, and if the opposition is based on an earlier right, if requested by the applicant, the owner of the earlier right must now provide proof of use. Oppositions can only be based on earlier rights and not on other criteria. Your position as a trademark owner has been strengthened through the expansion of enforcement and protection options. For example, new reasons or factors for opposition and cancellation have been introduced. Amongst these are designations of origin, geographical indications, traditional specialties, or protected plant varieties, all of which are protected by different legal means. Remember that by filing online using the e-filing system on our website, your application will be processed more quickly. Also, by filing your mark in an acceptable electronic formats, your mark will be more precisely represented on the register. The reforms to the trademark system are intended to improve greater predictability, provide more legal certainty, and make national and EU mark law fit for the challenges of business in the 21st century. If you need more information, please consult our website.